Muslims also believe in the Torah, but they're also heretics of the Torah, meaning that they're implementing the law into their hands, where they say that because the Jews are violating the Torah, they're taking the initiative to kill them. They, in essence, saying that they are replacing the Jews.
What's the main thing you would tell a Muslim about
Islam?
no, I'd like why like what's the main proof that their prophet is not a real prophet?
Well, a few things. Number one, in order for somebody to be a prophet, they have to know how to read and write. Their prophet did not know how to read or write. Muhammad, self-acclaimed, did not know how to read or write. That's number one. Number two, there has to be witnesses to the prophecy. There's no witnesses to his prophecy. Same thing with Jesus. There's no witnesses. When Maria had a dream, no one can see her dream. When Muhammad was in the desert, no one was there. So there's no witnesses. Number three, look at the book itself and look at how many human mistakes it has. For example, if you're saying the Quran is a continuation of the Torah, that means it has to agree. So Torah says that Moshe Rabbeinu was alive 3,300 years ago. Haman about 1,000 years ago, 1,500 years ago. The Quran says that Haman was alive at the same time as Moshe Rabbeinu. Why? He was best friends with Paro. Haman was best friends with Paro. It also says that Mary, the Christian God's mother, she's actually Moshe Rabbeinu's sister, Miriam. Even though they live 1,500 years difference. 1,500. These are actual historical mistakes. Not like Yehon Reuven or Judaism versus Christian. This actually says it in their book that Mary from Christianity is Miriam, Moshe Rabbeinu's sister, even though they live 1,500 years difference. So once somebody actually studies a little bit of history, a little bit of the beginning, a little bit of Torah, and as soon as they start seeing what the Quran or the New Testament sees, they vomit because of how much stupidity is in it. Problem is that most people are ignorant. Most people never read the Torah from beginning to end. Needless to say, they never read their own books even. People simply go, they listen to somebody speak, and that's their Torah. They heard 5 minutes, that's their Torah. That's their, which is stupid. Why? Because your whole eternity is depending on this 5 minutes. You listen to this guy 5 minutes, that's it. You're going to do what he says? I mean, that's a pretty crazy thing. If somebody told you, listen, take on this diet. If you take on this diet, your whole life's going to change. Okay, so what's the diet? Eat poison every day. You say, you know what? Let me get a second opinion. Why? I said it though. It took me only 5 seconds to say it. Yeah, but I got to get a second opinion. Why? Because what you're saying doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, but it only took me 5 minutes to say it. Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make sense. When it comes to health, we always double check. A doctor tells you something that you don't like, you get a second opinion. A lawyer tells you something you don't like, thank you. A lawyer tells you something you don't like, you get a second opinion. People tell you stuff you don't like, you get a second opinion. Problem is, when somebody tells you something about God, whether you like it or not is irrelevant. You don't double check. Why? Because the Yetzirah works really hard. He says, no need to double check. Go back to work. Go make money. Go get another girl. Go get another guy. Go get another mouse. Go get another dog. Go do something else. Get yourself busy doing something, anything other than serving Hashem. That's why we have a generation of ignorant people. Even though there's more information easily available in this generation than any other generation in history, you could literally get anything you want from your phone. Anything you want. You want the Quran, you want the New Testament, you want the Torah. In 1 second, you can get all three. 1 second. Any translation, any language. Any book you want. Any picture, anything you want, you get from a phone. I could order literally $1 million worth of stuff just by simply going to a website and pressing a button. That's all you have to do today. You get anything you want with a button. But we're such a weak generation in the sense that we need to be pleased constantly, quickly, and constantly be, letifot, like we petted, like a dog. Like if you say what I like, then I'll stay in the lecture. If you don't say what I like, I'm leaving. You know, we're such a spoiled generation that unfortunately what happens is people have a very short attention span. You know, if the video is good within 3 seconds, I'll watch another 6 seconds. If it's not good within 3 seconds, I'm going to a different video. That's why our intros, when we first started, for example, our videos online, I had a tzaddik in Yerushalayim make me a video. Fantastic videos. The intro, you know how they, like, you have like a show, it starts, they give you like a little, beginning video. So he made me a video. It was 48 seconds long. I love this video, but we had to stop using it. Why? It's too long. Now, even though a lecture itself is 2-3 hours sometimes, you see some of my lectures are 4 hours, 9 hours. I had lectures that are 9 hours, but no one's going to get to it. Why? As soon as they saw it's a 40-second intro, you lost me already. You lost me. They never got to the lecture. They just literally they left. They never watched the video. Oh no, intro is too long, too long. So we have to change our intro. Now our intro is like 6 seconds, and we're still losing some people. Why? Oh, 6 seconds. That's crazy. That's crazy. Or something I sent somebody. Hey, listen, here's my personal story. Ooh, that's 2.5 hours. Do you have a shorter version of your personal story? I said, you want to hear the story? Or you want to hear? You want let me give you a quote? So people have a short attention span. Chaval, chaval. We need to invest a little bit more time in our neshamot, in our life, in our eternity. And B'ezrat Hashem we do.